stay on the path of purity. Don't forget that purity denotes obedience to God or obeying the instructions God gave you or commands. And he asked the question and prefer us answer. He said, by living according to your word. It simply means obeying God's command. Whatsoever he tells you to do, do it. What does that mean? If we are going to guard our heart, and we said it has to be guarded with diligence, and diligence constitutes being consistent, that means we are going to be consistent with the word. That means every of your action must be in consistence with the word. If I act, it must be within the instruction given. My activities are going to be persistent with the use of the word. If I'm going to do anything, I'm going to deploy the word in use. Even Jesus Christ, when Satan came against him, he had to exercise the use of the word. What does that mean? It means if I'm going to keep myself pure as a young man, a young woman, I must live according to the word of God. By so doing, I must pay careful attention to what the word is saying. I must pay careful attention, because if I do not, in every spare of my life where instruction will be given by God, if I do not diligently pay careful attention, Satan is going to exploit that gap or the loophole that exists because I did not pay careful attention. So if I'm going to protect my heart, if I'm going to guard my heart, if I'm going to apply diligence in the guarding of my heart, I must ensure that I must pay careful attention to the word that was said by God to me, and ensure that there is no lack of understanding that the enemy can take advantage of. I must also do one thing very important to see for a young man to stay on the path of purity. David said is by living according to your word. What does that mean? It means I must take responsibility. It is my duty to live according to the word. We have a duty to protect our heart with diligence, and that diligence requires the responsibility to living by the word, ensuring that the instruction given by God, that we align ourselves to it at all time, and ensure that we carry out the bargain, our own part of the bargain, because when God gives an instruction, there are two sides to this bargain. There are the side